Okay, hello everybody, welcome to Godric TV. This is a popular video which has been requested by quite a lot of people in regards to professions. Now, professions actually play a really big part in this game, primarily because not only can you craft items that you need for upgrading, not only can you craft bow pay, not only can you craft weapons, but food, potions, all that kind of good stuff. It also gives you a massive amount of experience. The reason why it gives you a massive amount of experience, which is, and I'll explain why you get a massive amount of experience. So at the moment, we've currently gone through the normal leveling. We've got to level 15. We've come into the main city to start off with. This is called Emerald Village. Now this is the main city that you'll come to, and basically all around here, as you see on this map down here, you will see that there will be professions here. So you can see there's do not look at these as bowpay artisan. You have the radiant ring rep. All these names are not correct, by the way, so it's going to be different for when it hits the EU and NA. But just so you can see, look, this one will be herb gathering here. This one here, hold on, this one down here is pottery. It's very good. Bowpay is important. Again, you've got the tree fellers there, which is basically cutting down trees. So basically what I'm going to show you today is like the different kind of like the different things that you can do with crafting and the reason why it's so good. So first of all, we'll pick up a couple of professions. We'll start off by picking up we'll pick up the cutting down the tree malarkey. So we'll pick this up. So as you can see, this is the tree fellas kind of group, right? So related guilds. So this basically tells you what it's good with. So you can see here it's good with bowpay and it's good with pottery. So personally, I'm going to choose this because I know at endgame I'm going to want these two professions. So we're going to pick this up. So you click yes, I will join. That's simple, right? That's simple. Also, what it does is that it gives you a quest. Now with this quest, pick it up, and basically what this quest does, because if you want to see professions and you want to see what your professions are, you simply click L, and it'll bring up this list. Now you can see on this list where this probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people, right? So you've got all your different logs here, but for some reason that you're noticing that everything's timed out. Like you can't see anything on this list. You can't click anything. You can't do anything. It's a pain in the ass, and you can't do anything about it. Basically, what this basically means is that once you first get a gathering profession, so there's two different types of professions. You can choose 2 gathering and 2 crafting. So then, so that is like a big chunk of the game. So you can max out 2 professions if you want to. Also, if you're making other characters, like you're making alts and stuff, I would recommend getting different professions and all characters across your account. Because if you have all the professions, win-win. You don't need to worry on anyone else. You have all the professions, right? Makes sense. And it will save you a lot of money as well when it comes to kind of end game and leveling up, etc. So it's worth to have all the professions. So basically, as I said, we've picked up this quest. As you can see on the map, that there is an indicator, and also it tells you as well. So sample, locate near the huge tree next to Emerald Village Hall. So what it's telling me is that I need to go and pick up this huge tree. It's that simple. So I'll go over here. This is the quest. Press F, pick it up. Get the item here, which is a part of the quest. Done. It's that simple. Like there's nothing else to it. It is literally that simple. You hand it back in. Hand it back in. Click compete. And it gives me, look, it's going to give me 2,000 experience. Look how much a difference that makes, right? I can click L again, and this is basically what it means, right? So if you do these small quests throughout the game, also I do have a guide for everyone as well. I have a guide where it tells you where every gathering is, like every single part of the gathering is. So all these logs, it will tell you where they are. All these logs will tell you where they are. I'm about to get mining as well, so it will tell you where to get all the mining from as well. So not only does that make a difference, like you won't have to search around the whole game to try and find them. I have a guide for you which will give you all of that, which will be linked at the bottom of my video on YouTube, right? So it just makes life easier, and I want to share it with you guys because it will make life a lot easier for you as well. The website that I will give you, though, it will be in Polish, so if you don't understand, you can use Google Chrome and it can translate it to English. It's perfectly fine. It doesn't make any difference. But anyway, moving on from that, you are going to get the guide at the end of this video. But also, basically, in regards to the professions, right? So this one here, it's telling me that I need to do a mail order. So to get a mail order, I literally select mail order. Done. That's simple, right? You're like, what the hell? Why is it taking so long? It takes 30 minutes. Unfortunately, it does take a while. So that what that basically does, it's like it's sending virtual people out to go and collect logs for you. It will bring logs back to you in 30 minutes. Then you have 10 logs. With those logs, then you can use those things to craft. Win. That's what you need that for. That's why. This is the reason why I'm telling you guys to get your professions at low level as much as you can. Don't wait. Do not wait until you're level 50 to do professions, because you can see it all comes down to time. If you leave it till 50, you're going to be behind. You're not going to be able to do anything. Your crafting is going to be so behind everyone else's, because everyone's going to be picking this up whilst they're leveling, and you need to do it. As I said, the main reason why you do professions whilst you're leveling is the amount of XP you get. So basically, to get this pine log, it's telling me where I need to go on here. You don't have to read them because I've given you a guide to be able to get them, so you don't have to worry about it. But that's what I mean. It's like once I find this pine log, I can pick up this pine log. It's going to give me 2k XP. That 2k XP will go towards my level, and so on. Down again. So it'll be 1k, 1.5k, 2k, 2.5k, etc. It will go down in that list. This is the reason why professions are so important. All right. Also, as it's going to take 30 minutes, you do not have to bring L up anymore unless you want to do some crafting. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the profession tracker, right? So this is actually on NA and EU as well. So if you want to look at your professions and see how long it's taken, you can literally select this part down here where it says professions, and it will have a list for you. So as you can see, it's got 28 minutes left on it. It's going to take a little while. So you can just literally hide that again, and once it's done, it will bring up a notification on your screen when it's done, and also this will have a 1 next to it, so you know it's ready to be collected. Okay, let's get the next gathering part. So if I join the Stonecutters Guild, which is good for the Radiant Ring and the Forge Keepers, so that's basically jewelry crafting and weaponsmith. So we'll get that. Right, so we've got that. Again, we've got another quest. Pick this one up. It's going to give us another 2,000 XP, right? Happy days. 2,000 XP is always good. So we'll run over here, go and pick up this quest. Also, in regards to the guide in picking up these new ones, basically the guide will tell you exactly where they are, and all you have to do is collect it one time and you get it. You don't have to continuously farm that one thing and get it. Like, you don't have to run around the map like you used to in World of Warcraft, run around the outside of the map. You can literally pick it up once, click on it, mail order, and they will get sent out to do the mail order. It's that simple, honestly. So basically, I'm picking up this ore, uncut rock, select it, hand this quest in. Quickly run down there to hand it in. A lot of people would also say to me is that, well, what's the best profession to take? There is no such thing as a best profession. Every profession that you will take in this game will benefit you no end. It's worth it. So don't think that one single profession is going to be good for you. Like, every profession will be good. Every profession is going to make you money, and you'll want every profession. Because if you don't have every profession, then you're going to end up spending a lot of money in auction house to people that are making that stuff. Personally, I'm going to make every character to max level and get all my professions up to max level as well. I am sad, and I will be doing that. I apologise. But ultimately, yeah, as you can see, guys, this is the Cutters Guild. Hand it in again, another 2k XP. So I've done 2 gathering quests, and that's almost leveled me. That also happens on NA and EU. This is why it's so important. Again, we can go to the professions window, select the Stonecutters, and we could do a mail order for that as well. That's going to take 30 minutes. As you can see at the bottom of the screen again, 26 minutes, 29 minutes. So you can hide them, don't need to worry about them. Carry on with your questing, carry on with your leveling, carry on with your grinding, whatever you're doing. Carry on with your PvPing. Even whilst you're in PvP, you can still send them back out and do it. You don't have to come out of the PvP system to be able to do it. Again, it's really good. So again, we've kind of explained on how you can make money. And how you can make additional experience when you actually send these guys out to go and do these quests. You do make a fair bit of money. It's worth doing this, trust me. If you, it's worth the experience. If you don't do this, I'm not saying you're going to struggle with leveling your experience, but it just makes it easier for you. So if you follow that guide, which I'm about to link at the bottom of the video, you will see how easy it is to find where these are. Honestly, easy. So I'd recommend by following that guide, and the amount of XP you're going to get, you're going to be like, fuck, I'm glad I did that, because it does make a difference, trust me. Right, so we're going to move on to the next one. These are your crafting ones, right? So you've got, this is best for, I'm not sure what that one's called. I do apologise, but this one's the tree feathers, which is the one we selected. With tree fellers you can make bowls, you can make jars, you can make pickaxes, and you can make refiners. And also you can make the special order item, which is the serpent calling bell. To improve your Qing Yong, which I'll make another video explaining that, you need these bells. These bells can drop on the outside world, but they can also be crafted as well. And you do need them if you want to increase your, i.e. run speed, if you want to increase your wall running, etc. You need to have them. If you don't want to spend £1,000 on auction house, I'm not going to, it's not £1,000, I'm joking, 5 silver on auction house, then you can quite easily just craft on your own and save yourself that 5 silver, you know? Logic. Simple. So again, this is kind of standard, right? This really is standard. If I wanted to make a dragon forest axe, so the dragon forest axe would be used for miners. You're not a miner, you're a stone cutter. It's a difference. So for a miner, they would need these. So then you can sell these in an auction house and you can make money from it. To make one axe, you will need to first discover this. Send the fake people out. It will take them 2 hours to gather it. Come back, you'll get one of them. You can make one axe. That's how it works. This is the reason why I'm telling everyone to get crafting when you're leveling, because if you don't get crafting whilst you're leveling, as I said, it's going to take forever, so you want to make sure you get it as quick as you can. Alright, again on here you can craft all this. Again, you need that material, you need that material. With that material you can make by simple refiner. To make the refiner you need lake mud. You get that by using the other profession, and also you get dragon forest poison by farming this dungeon. As you can see on here, you can craft that. So as I said, professions make a difference, guys. Make sure you do it whilst you're leveling, because if you don't, you can have a rough time when you get to high level. If someone asks you to craft something and says, oh sorry, I can't craft anything, my crafting's level 1. Crafting makes a big difference, alright? Also, another good crafting profession, which I will tell you guys, which personally is what I'm going. It's up to you guys if you want to copy me, it's your choice, I don't care. But these are the profession trees I'm going anyway. So we'll go into here. Am I going to make this one? I can't remember. Am I making this one? No, I'm not doing this one. Ignore me. I'm not doing that one. Kind of got confused what I'm doing. Right, I'm doing this set, and I'll explain why I'm doing this set. All right. Okay, so this profession is basically the bopay crafting. All right. So bopay is important. What everyone says, bopay is important. For NA and EU, you probably know it as soul shields, right? So so basically these are your soul shields, or bopay as I like to call them. With your bopay, basically anything lower than a purple bopay, you get a standard set. But if you were to use a purple bopay, you can farm a dungeon over and over and over to get a certain stat on your bopay, right? So on here, on this bopay, say for instance, I've got HP plus 30, critical plus 7. If I'm like, crap, I really want more crit on that, how do I get more crit on that? Or I want more block on that, how do I get more block? Basically, this is where this profession comes into it, alright? So basically, you can see on here, this is the talisman. I mean, these are the lowest level. Obviously, you have to wait